never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Dan, and tonight is our Smackdown September 20th, 2024 review. I was highly fucking entertained. This was a great show. Loved it. Oh my god, so good. Not a lot happened, but a shit ton happened. Let's get to it. I love this show. I was so happy about it. We get the first shot of Atlanta. They're in Atlanta today. This is actually the home of Cody Rhodes. And they promised us a face-to-face Cody and Roman hash out moment. And we got it. And I'm here for it. They are in this their 30th 9th TV sellout and their 50th 8th in a row sellout for SmackDown. I don't know if I believe that, but guess what? That's for you, AEW. That's for you. I'm kidding. I love AEW. It's just a good troll. It is. We saw the night with Jacob coming into the house in the back room, and he had to go through security, and they searched this man, and you could tell he was like, and he whooped all four of these guys' ass. He threw them on the ground, and after he goes, anybody else want to pat me down? I love Jacob. I think Jacob's awesome. We started off the night with LA Knight versus Andrade for the United States Championship in a regular old match. And these guys did have chemistry. But there were 3 botches in this match that I like blatantly. And 2 of them were on LA Knight. This is the first time I actually seen him botch. Andrade is sometimes he's known to get a little too fast and needs to slow down sometimes, but that's just the lucha in him, you know what I mean? But they had good chemistry. The first botch and second botch, Andrade was on top of the ropes, and LA Knight does this thing where he runs up and jumps up on it and then suplexes him. Well, he slipped twice in a row. He just lost his balance. I don't know if it was the ropes or what, but no one wrestled before this, so it wasn't really like it was a big deal. And yeah, and then Andrade, I think he got a little overzealous, and he did hit spinning back elbow, and it popped LA Knight right here, and he started bleeding. Well, it wasn't too bad, but LA Knight picks up the win. 1, 2, 3. He is still your United States champion. They did a cut through. There was just a lot of stuff in this match. It was just crazy. Andrade's amazing. He's so underrated. I'm so glad that he came back to WWE. His lucha style is going to hinder him with WWE, though. That is more of an AEW thing, not a WWE thing. I hope that changes, because now we have confirmation. The Lucha Brothers are coming to WWE. They are leaving AEW and coming straight to WWE, and they're not going to NXT, guys. Main roster. I'm here for it. Let's hope they don't put them on LWO or Legado del Fantasma. Just saying. LA Knight did with the win. These two right here. Andre was walking it back. Carmelo was talking shit. These two have great chemistry. They've done 5 matches. Andrade has 3. Carmelo's 2. And Andrade was pissed. Carmelo takes a dig at him. I love Carmelo. He's such a great heel. He said, put the fries in the bag. You're washed. Damn! That is horribly fucking hilarious to me. But Andre and him started fighting. So now it is announced that we will have Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. Match 6. This is going to 7. It's going to end up having to go to 7. 7 match. So you know the next one, Carmelo's going to win. And then the final one, we'll figure out who wins after that. But that'll be next week on SmackDown. Oh, it was so great. They did interview LA Knight. He did his shtick. Yada, yada. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. I came out on top. Yeah. U.S. title. Yeah. See ya. That's how I interpret him. we get a vignette of Chelsea Green looking like she's doing community service. But what it really is she's playing in the trash trying to find Michin. Basically calling her trash. Chelsea Green should not be wrestling, and she's a great wrestler. She should have a comedy show. She is hilarious sometimes. She is aggravating. She has turned into that Mela and like Alicia Fox character where they yell and scream and just annoying. That's her now. But at least she's funny. Cardona, that's a keeper, buddy. She's hilarious. Next we got 2 weeks ago, we have Apollo Crews took on Vinci. It was his debut match under his new gimmick, and he lost in 4 seconds. We didn't get him last week. This week is the return match. And Vinci came down with no attire on, so that way he could just start fight. And he took it to fucking Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews lost this match, like physically. But Crews got the lucky roll up. 1, 2, 3. That is now Apollo Crews 2. Da Vinci 0. And then after the match, Vinci went off and he beat the shit out of him. So we're going to get another match. That's for sure. Next, we had a tag match. And the stipulation with this, it was Bayley and Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. Whoever Nia pinned has to leave SmackDown. But whoever wins the match by pinfall on either one of them gets a title shot. We knew some fuckery was going to happen with this one. They come down. Bayley looks like she's trying to revert back to the old hugger gimmick, and I don't want that to happen. Leave Bayley alone. She's fine as she is. She's fantastic. She's yamlicious. Yamala. But it was a fuckery pin. Both Bayley and Naomi both pinned. The referee counted for both of them, said they both won. So everybody in the community thought, oh man, we're going to get a triple threat. We're going to get a triple threat. Now, Nick Aldis don't play that. He said, just next week, whoever wins out of you two, that's who gets the title shot. Okay. So comes now the part that everybody's going to want to talk about. And I'm fucking here for it. They open up with a song, I Am the Storm. And it's very like motivational at the beginning. And you could tell it was Titus O'Neil. He's an ex-wrestler. He did the voice on this and someone else did as well. It's a decent. As soon as I heard the song after the thing was done, I downloaded it. I'm not going to lie. I like the song. I can't play it because I'll get copyright strike, but I like the song. It is, and let me tell you guys, this was cinema. This was shot like an actual movie and not like a WWE. This was highly produced, overproduced, and I loved it. It's what the kids call cinema. I loved it. It was fantastic. It looked like a trailer for a movie. It looked like Roman, the way he was dressed, versus Cody was the way he was dressed. I'll make the comparison in a minute. But we start with these guys, 5 black SUVs, or no, 7. I think it was 7. Driving through downtown Atlanta. And you just get, like, you know, that movie feel where, like, they're just following a thing. Yeah. And this man, they drove to Georgia Tech. For y'all who don't know, Roman Reigns went to college at Georgia Tech. He was a football player and a very fucking good one. This man came back home on his home turf, college-wise, his football beating grounds, to confront Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes lives in Atlanta. Damn, the cinema, bro. You couldn't have wrote it any better. That's like they planned this shit long time ago. Ugh, long-term booking, buddy. I wish. Roman gets out the SUVs. He's looking around, and you can see like the nostalgic, the like, yeah, I used to run this shit. We get so many good shots. Them walking around. They get to Dead center. Dead fucking center. 50-yard line. And Roman stands on one side. The next thing you see is Cody, or you see a white Mustang driving around Atlanta. Same kind of production, look the same. It pulls in, and it's Cody Rhodes driving a Mustang. Cody's not a Mustang guy, by the way. No, he's not that guy. No. It was a cool little moment, though. He takes off the jacket, throws it in the car, picks up his title. And let me just say this. Thank you, Roman Reigns, for coming back and making this man look like Roman. I'm a Cody Rhodes fan. I'm not going to lie. I am a Cody crybaby. I wanted him to win. But it was a very compelling story, so of course I want to win. But now I realize all this, Cody's on it. This is not Cody's story. It's always been Roman's. It's always been Roman. But Roman is teaching this man how to be a champion. Rhodes used to come out like cradling the belt like Ric Flair used to. Now, the last 2 weeks, over the shoulder. That's right. Cody walks. He got swagger to him. He's dressed up. He's got his slacks on. He's got his American Nightmare vest on the back. It has skulls and stuff. And he's got his championship and he's wearing his Rolex, man. He's looking legit. Roman looks like he just stepped off out of the bedroom. He's wearing sports vehicle. So to me, this is what I told you. This is cinema. When they come together, look at this. They did this on purpose. They want you to see this. Roman is dressed down. He's dressed comfortable. He's dressed athletic. Cody is dressed like he's a fucking businessman. A politician. And I'm going to read you word for word what these boys said tonight, because this shit was great. I know this may be a little longer for this, but holy shit. So this is what I mean by cinema. This looks like a Fast and Furious like meet-up movie. The underdog coming to meet the drug lord or the boss or the bad guy. If you're looking at it, they're framing Roman as the babyface. Even though Cody is the babyface, they're framing Roman as a babyface. Very good, compelling storytelling. Very good. Oh, and Roman still got his swagger, bro. He still got his swagger. And this man went in. And we started with this. He looks at Cody. See the ground you stand on? Everything you put your eyes on. In here. It's mine. Years ago, I shed blood, sweat, and tears on this field many times. Many times. So that means that if this is my field, then this means that this is my stadium. If this is my stadium, you better believe this is my city. What have you done for my city? Cody. Acting tough. 7 cars. Subtle. Your stadium, you know. He said, you might be right. This is your stadium. He goes, you know what's on that side over there? Lakewood Studios. Down the street. Center stage. Other than that, a little place called the Omni Center. Now is the State Farm Arena. Multiple generations of my family have bled for this city. And in this city, you've played football here. Thank you. And then you went back to the beat. This is your field, but this is my home. Fire back. That was great. Roman. It's very good. This is your home. Let's just cut to the chase. Enough with the history lessons. Why don't we get down to facts here? You signed yourself into a situation you have and you're dealing with a whole different situation. With people you have nothing to lose. Take me for example. They took Jimmy from me. They took my wise man. They took my bloodline. They took my Ubafala. I don't have anything to lose. For the first time in a long time, there's no weight around my neck. It's all on yours. I'm a man with no country now. Very good statement. Very good back and forth. And Cody. Oh my God. I know this is overproduced into this, but this was the best promo for these guys for all year. Telling me like this, like I'm supposed to be surprised. I told you before WrestleMania, the first go around, you would be standing here just like you're standing here now, a chief without a tribe. They're basically Cody saying that 2 years I told you this 2 years ago, and now it's true. He goes, they took Jimmy. They took your wise men. He goes, they took the Ubafala, not yours, the. Really, you think you have nothing to lose? Because I see the situation, and again, I'll raise you another. Take a look around the WWE. Take a good look. We already got a tribal chief. Yeah, baby. Solo. And it's not you. We have a WWE champion. And it's not you. Oh. It's not. So if you can't even beat your own bloodline, who's standing here right now, I'll tell you, it's not the biggest box traction in the history of WWE. It's not the guaranteed WrestleMania main eventer. It's the guy they used to call Roman Reigns. This was wrote by Paul Heyman, by the way, guys. If you can't tell, this is a Paul Heyman skit. Roman goes, what do you want? Just tell me. What do you want? Cody, what do I want? I want your word. I want your word that you'll have my back so I can have yours. Long pause. Roman, I'll give you my word. I'll have your back. Just understand this. When all this is said and done, I'm taking back what's mine, and looks at the damn championship. Cody. He starts to walk away. Cody gets right in front of him, blocks him, and he says, it's not yours to take. Roman says, you're in my way. Cody very slowly backs up and lets him pass. And then Roman stops again. He goes, you're my way in life. And he walks off, and I'm like, basically, Cody, you're done, son. This was a great segment. I loved it. It was overproduced. But it was good, though. It was very good. I like that they're taking chances like this now. This would have happened, like this serious kind of thing, with Vince. They would have had a backstage with like Michael Cole sitting in between them, and they go back and forth like he did with Brock Lesnar before. No, this is cinema. You can tell that WWE wants to step up because they got that Netflix deal, and they're going to go. You're about to see Disney Channel level with WWE when they go to Netflix. They're going to whore WWE completely out. You're going to have so much programming. There is a rumor because Raw is going to Netflix. Here's the rumors that we're hearing. The buzz right now. Raw is on USA. It's being dropped down to 2 hours. Smackdown staying at 2 hours. January 5th, when Raw goes to Netflix, supposedly it's going back to a 3-hour format. I know it sucks, but yeah. With that being said, Smackdown is also going to a 3-hour program. So you got 6 hours of the main shows and a 2-hour NXT show on Wednesdays. That's 8 hours of programming, people. Some people see it negatively. I see it positively. You know why? Because if they're on Netflix, you don't have to watch it live. You can be at work. You can go home to dinner. You can hang out with your family, and when everybody goes to bed and you're bored, then you can watch it. You can stream it anytime you want. The ratings mean nothing from Netflix. They're going to get the views. And the other rumor that's going around is after SmackDown goes off of USA, there will be a small window, and then it's going to be uploaded to Netflix as well. I don't see that really being true. I wish it is true because then I can just catch up. I mean, that'd be great for me. You know what I mean? I mean, my SmackDown video will come out late, but that'd be fine. It makes me have a life. Man. Then we cut back to the building, and Kevin Owens watched the entire thing on a monitor. And you can tell he's not in a good mood. Mr. Saxon comes to bother him. He just says, I don't want to talk about it right now. Leaves him alone. Within 10 minutes, KO's sitting on one of the production boxes, and Saxon comes back over. He goes, all right, you had time to tell, do you want to talk about it? And he's like, if I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to do it out there. And he starts walking towards the ring. And I'm like, okay. He goes out there, he says what he's got to say, and he gets interrupted by the Bloodline. Yeah. Basically, he gets jumped. DIY comes out and help him, and then we get a tag match. Player. Aldis makes a 6-man tag match for the main event tonight. SmackDown has this. I want them to get out of this mindset that their last match of the night has to be 6 or more superstars. I'm tired of that. It's getting old. They're closing out the show too many times with a tag match. Yeah, I know they're trying to get their bang for the buck for in the in-house crowd, but at the same time, Triple H and WWE is pulling back of how many matches they have on the shows, especially PLEs. But when they go to a 3-hour standpoint, you're going to see a lot more matches. We saw it with Raw. SmackDown's going to be the same way. So we're getting a tag match. Now, Kevin Owens hits the ring. DIY's music hits, and they don't come out. Camera cuts to the back. And Bloodline is beating down DIY. Kevin Owens is laughing at himself. They come out. Tama Tonga does his stupid ass shtick. And then Owens just laughs and is like, fuck it, I'm coming down. And he starts fighting all 3 by himself. But he gets some backup, people. Street Profits come down and they take the place of DIY. The match goes about as much as you can think. There's high spots with everyone. And for some reason, the ref, for the first time ever, one of the guys gets thrown into the steps. He calls for a disqualification. I don't know, like, I can understand. There was a lot of discord on Twitter or X and the wrestling chats and wrestling pages I belong to, and the chat rooms that, chat threads that we have between friends that all watch this and the other podcasters. And man, they were not happy about this. But I was like, I said, guys, you also got to think it's the Bloodline. So it wasn't a disqualification. He just called the match off. It's because he doesn't have enough time to control them. He doesn't have the time to control them. So why continue the match if he can't control them? That's my understanding of it. I could be wrong. But the internet is pissed. They didn't like that. Doesn't matter though, because DIY came down, started helping them out. So then Jacob fucks up everybody. And he's in the ring. Cody comes down with a chair. KO's in the ring on the ground. Jacob super kicks the chair. Flies out of Cody's hands. Cody ducks, and then jumps up and does his Cody cutter to Jacob. Rolls out of the ring. He grabs the chair. Throws it back a little bit. Kevin Owens picks up the chair. We never got to hear why Kevin Owens thought about the whole Roman and what do you think? We haven't heard that yet. So they're teasing us with a turn on Cody Rhodes. But I think we're going too soon with it. He lifts up the chair. He acts like he's going to hit him. Doesn't do it. Cody turns around. He leaves his hand open for him. Kevin Owens shakes his hand like a dumbass and hugs him. But as soon as Cody turns his back, he grabs that chair again. They've been teasing for KO, but I think they're going to do the bait and switch. I think Cody's going to turn heel. I think Cody's going to end up turning fucking heel. Not on KO, not on Randy Orton, but on Roman Reigns. Have bad blood. Reasons. So that was the review, guys. I enjoyed the show. I was highly entertained with the show. I was laughing at my screen. I was yelling at my screen. The best segment of the year was the Romans and Cody's face-to-face confrontation. I enjoyed that. I thought it was very well done. I thought it was well produced. Some people are like 7 cars for somebody who's not important. I'm like, guys, just chill. Let them cook. So this is going to be a dinner that you're going to eat from for a while, because we're not done. We're just now starting. All right, summer's done. I think we got one more day and technically summer is over. We're ramping up for the holidays, people. And you know what happens around January, February? The Rumble. Yeah. We're gearing up. We're so close. Like, we just had WrestleMania over 6 months ago. We've only got a little bit left to go. We'll get there, but now they're starting to build those stories. So I'm going to let them cook. Honestly, I don't mind a heel Cody. Honestly, I would rather be Roman stay a heel. I like his promo from the week before. He's like, I am me and I ain't changing me. To me, I took that as, guys, I love that you're cheering me, but I'm still going to do the old dirty shit I used to do. So anyway, if I was to rate this from a 1 to 10, this was a 9.5 for me, a 9.5. I enjoyed it. You might, next Thursday, 7:30ish, right here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We're going to talk about it, and you're going to have all different types of go back and forth. This last Thursday's episode was one of the funniest ones we've ever done. We had a good time. It was good stuff. We had good people on there, and it was great. But, all right, guys, we'll be good people. There's not going to be any wrestling this weekend for me. AEW doesn't have anything going on. WWE doesn't have anything going on. I can finally relax. I don't have to worry about going to work the next day after making a video. I don't have to wake up at a certain time to watch the PLE. It's good stuff. I actually get a free weekend to hang out with family, so that's what I'm going to do. But as always, I thank you guys for coming checking us out. The channel's growing. I'm getting more subscribers. I'm getting more followers on all the ads and all the social medias, and I'm very humble. Thank you very much. As always, try to share these videos. Try to share your opinion. Sound off in the comments if you think one of my takes is wrong. Let's talk about it. If you want to come see the show and actually have a back and forth, I'm on the show. Anybody on the show, you go in the comment section, reply to the comments live. So if you want to say something, or you got an opinion, or you want to see your take on how we feel about it, come join the pack, the Wolf Pack. But as always, people, be good people, and I'll see you at the next video. I'm so glad about Tribal Chief.